Hello everyone, it's Jennifer and thank you so much for joining me today. I have a special unboxing for you. This is Magical Mystery Bead Box from Jessie James Beads. Jump on over to jessiejamesbeads.com and grab your Magical Mystery Bead Box if you don't have one. And if you did not subscribe in time to get this box, this is for February 2024. You can check out their past boxes, and I'll have a link in the description that will take you directly to their past boxes as well as a new subscription. There's different levels that you can subscribe to, whether it be annual, like my subscription, or you can pay month by month. Let's go ahead and see what's inside. These boxes are mailed to you monthly and always packed with so many goodies. So check out the other videos in my video collection and so that you can see all the other unboxings that I have. Let's go ahead and see what we have. The Dolce Vita. I love it. Look at this card. Look at the graphics. And this is what you get. They always have a beautiful card that has the theme of this month's or of the month's box. And on the back, we have all of the contents. We have the tasting menu. We have a bead strand. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 bead mixes. We have a bead set. We have pendants. We have end findings. We have some gold chain. Absolutely amazing. And also to join Jessie James Beads on February 21st at noon Eastern. That would be 9 a.m. Pacific for a create-a-thon featuring the bold flavors of the February 2024 Dolce Vita bead box, only on the Jessie James Beads Facebook page. All right, so also too, be sure to, if you create using Magical Mystery Bead Box, be sure to tag Magical Mystery Bead Box and Jessie James Beads on your social media. Let's go ahead and see what we have. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at this strand. Oh my goodness. This is the Tomato Girl Summer Strand. This is amazing. We have a tomato charm. See, this is what you get. Look at that. Look at this beautiful lamp work. Look at those bird beads. So pretty. Okay. Let's go ahead and get all of the gorgeousness out, and I will unlock all of these here for you. And look how much stuff is in this box. It's just packed, 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 packed. All right. And then look how nice it's packaged up for you to where you don't have any damaged goods. Okay, so the first thing we have here is we have some this is leather cord with the findings. I absolutely love when JJB includes the end findings with their leather, and this is no different. We have some glue-ins, and the glue-ins fit right on in your leather, and you can use, let me see if I have, and I do. I have some Loctite. I like using the Loctite because it is a gel formula, and so it's easy to get that down, get the glue down into your finding. Also too, you can just squeeze a little bit on the ends and get that nice and secure. There's a loop on the end so that you can continue the making with this leather, and I love it. And this is a long strand. Let's see how much we have here. This is about 1 meter. And so we have a nice long strand to work with. We have some end findings. Also too, if you use a small piece of this and use your findings, there are other ways to finish off your leather with some wire. And we'll maybe use some wire from the January Magical Mystery Bead Box. Wait. Or was it December? Maybe it was December where we had the 3 wires. I think it was December. But there we go. There's the first thing there. And then we have, next we have some on the, oh my goodness. Look at this. You can so easily just take an ear wire to the very end just like that, and make yourself a pair of earrings just like that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're going to make a pair of earrings just using this, and then we should have enough to make a bracelet as well, or maybe a double strand necklace. Oh, this is so pretty. So pretty. And my friend Vicky said, so when you go ahead and you do your unboxing, you need to make something. So maybe we'll make that pair of earrings using this on the vine chain. All right, next we have the basket weaving in Rome. Oh my goodness, so cool. As I'm opening this up, I want to, so I brought up my friend Vicky, and I've brought up my friend Vicky before. Vicky's my friend that doesn't like tassels. And I made a tassel during a live I did with, I think it was my live with Neelay Patel and from Silver Silk and More. And I made a tassel using Capture Chain, which Jessie James Beads has on their website. And she says, I like that tassel. So when I see her next, she's going to get some materials so that she can make herself a Silver Silk and More tassel. But she also said, I said, oh, I got my Magical Mystery Bead Box. And she said, will you design with it? And I told her I would. And these would make gorgeous earrings again. Oh man, you could just stack them. You could just stack them. Do the double jump ring. Oh, that would be so pretty to stack them, or even have a bead in between. So we'll check to see what beads we have, and maybe we'll put a bead in between there. But that would be pretty just stacked too, or even just by itself with a long piece of chain. Oh, so gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Then we have these, and these have little connectors. That is beautiful. So we have some connectors here. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I love them. And then look at these. Aren't those pretty? Oh, they're so soft. They are so soft. This is beautiful. Thank you, JJB. Look at, you get 4 of them. Awesome. I'm already in love with this Magical Mystery Bead Box. And yes, you guys might hear me say that this is my favorite of all time, because I have a tendency to do that. So as I'm unlocking this one here, we will talk about what's coming up. What is coming up with Jessie James Beads? Well, they just launched Beads and Blooms, and it is going to be so amazing. There's 8 classes, 6 instructors. Yours truly will be joining you for the Bead Along, the Zoom Bead Along class. And oh, it's going to be so much fun. Cannot wait for you to see what was picked out for that evening or day. It just depends on where you're at. If you're on the East Coast, it might be evening. If you're over here on the West Coast, it might be during the day. All right, so now we're going to look at Santorini Beach. And oh my goodness, look at those blue beads. Oh, they're so pretty. We'll get back to beads and blooms too. But these, oh, look at these beads. Let's see if I can grab some wire. Of course, I have some wire here. Look at those. I love this color. Such a pretty color. And look. Oh, wow. Let's put these crystal rhinestone spacers in the blue. So pretty. This is a gorgeous mix. Such a gorgeous mix. And we have some lava beads and like this cream white. Then, oh, we have regular rhinestone spacers too. And then we have a few little rondelles and some little tiny bicones. And let's get that on there so you can see it all. Aren't those beautiful? So pretty. Oh, these are my favorites right there. These little guys right here. I love them. What a gorgeous little mix. And this one here is the Santorini Beach. Now here's something else too. If you did not subscribe in time to get this Magical Mystery Bead Box, sometimes what they'll do, like with the past boxes, is they'll add the extras on their website. Sometimes you'll even see bead mixes that are included in the website. And so if you see a bead mix that has MMBB and then the name, that means that was part of a Magical Mystery Bead Box. And thank you, JJB, for always including those on your site so we can snag some extras. Then we have Barcelona Sunset. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Let's get back to Beads and Blooms. Beads and Blooms right now through February 28th, if you pre-register, so you're registering your kind of early bird registration here, you will get free shipping and your choice, while supplies last, of a curated bead mix. Is that not awesome? So you need to get registered prior to, it's through February 28th. So jump on over and get pre-registered for that. You don't want to miss out. There's some incredible designers. Jem Hawks will be there. Meredith Roddy will be there. Brittany Shavers will be there. I will be there. And Deb Floros would be there. And Melissa. I've never met Melissa yet, so I cannot wait to meet her. All right. Here we have some pendants, and these are cool. These have seed beads weaved in there. Wow. And again, all you have to do is add an ear wire. That would be so pretty. And that would be really pretty having a little bit of chain there just to make it a little bit of a shoulder earring. That would be so pretty. And again, you can always look on the JJB website, and sometimes they have those little extras for sale. All right, now let's jump into the bead mixes. And this is La Dolce Vita. And let's see here. Is there tape on it? There might be tape. Yep, there's tape. So I love how they secure everything so that nothing comes apart during transit. And what else? Oh, and you saw the box it comes in with it all nice and with crinkle paper. So I'm sitting here doing this. And what else? Oh, what happened? So if you have not seen the Galentine's event, if you want to binge watch, I think it's about 3 hours and 40 minutes, and binge watch Deb Floros, Rachel Malice, Brittany Shavers, and myself. We all we designed with the Galentine's Day kit. And JJB still has some of those kits available, as well as Softflex Company. Jump on over to Softflex Company too. They're having a really good sale, and you can snag their kit. I believe it's 30% off. And what they have is their kit includes, I just happen to have it right here still, four 10-foot spools of their beading wire in the 4 different colors, 50 crimp tubes, sterling silver crimp tubes, some ear wires, and lobster clasps. And yeah, these are beautiful. Oh my goodness, look at those bead caps. Are they not the coolest? And with these bead caps, you can either put them on and just have them sit on top, but you can also kind of just push down a little and they'll open up a little bit, and look at the difference there. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty, so pretty. So you can do a little something with your beads, as I now probably can't get that out. I will by just, let's go ahead and, it does come out, I promise. I promise. Okay, there we go. All right, and we have some barrel beads. Oh, those are so pretty. Look at those colors. We have some rondelles and we have some barrel beads. Let's bring back the wire. Look at that. Aren't those pretty? And then we have some bead caps. Oh, Look at that. And then we also have some gold bead caps. Wow, you can layer up the bead caps. That would be so pretty. And then we have some, these are like, are they star cut? Star cut? And oh, these ovals are stunners. Look at those. Really easy to do, like a herringbone, because this has such a high, side wall. And you can do a herringbone with those. Look at those colors together. Oh, stunning. We have some little faceted beads here. And this color is everything. This coral. And look at the finish on that. Along with that, look at that one. So pretty. Oh, I love it. Then we also have, oh, these have a tall side as well. So pretty. Look at all these colors just in one mix. And again, we had those bead caps. I love JJB bead caps. They are gorgeous. And I love how we have the mixed metals with the bronze and the gold. And then check those out. Aren't those pretty? Oh, that would be so pretty with like that bead with some herringbone, or even this one here. And you can add, let's see, what else can you add? You can still add bead cap to this, just like that. And then maybe another one this way. And then add yourself star bead. So pretty. So pretty. And then add this to the bottom. That would be gorgeous. Oh, I love it. I love the oversized. Also too, I really like the oversized when a bead cap doesn't hug the bead entirely. I love it. It's such a beautiful little look. That color there. So gorgeous. Let's try this one too. We're just going to try them all. Let's just try them all, so you can get the full effect. Oh, and I am supposed to make an earring. Vicki said, you need to make something. I am not. Let's see if I can find, there it is. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, that one right there. We're going to go with that. So we're going to make those. Let's grab that. We're going to make those. So pretty. And these have good weight to them, but they're not grossly heavy. But man, I love all these colors. So pretty. So pretty. Okay, so we're going to do that. So yeah, we decided we're going to make a pair of earrings using those. Okay. And make sure I don't have any beads sitting on top of there. We have one last bead mix to open up before we get a closer look at the bead strand that, so pretty. Okay. Let's go ahead and get those. Oh, I can already see that green. I haven't opened it up, but I just got all the tape off. And thank you, JJB, for securing everything. And we have toggle clasps. They think of everything, don't they? We have a toggle clasp. And do we have two? We do. We have two toggle clasps. Awesome. You can make these into earrings too. That'd be pretty. These beads are so cool. They're like satin. So pretty. So pretty. I love this green. And look at, oh, here's those beads again. I'm gonna put those right there. Here's those beads that have the high wall on the side. And look at the colors. Oh my goodness. And look at that green. That is so pretty. It's like frosted. And then we have some large, oh, look at that. Nice large hole spacer bead there. We have another spacer bead here. We have, oh, those are cool. Little rondelle spacers. And then, I love these. Now, I've used these in earrings and use them as connectors. And I used them in the Beetlejuice Create-a-thon. It was myself, Meredith Roddy, and Wendy Whitman. We did that together. And yeah, I use those as a connector for earrings. How beautiful is this box? It is just packed with incredible bead mixes. Look at that green. I hope it's coming across on the video. These are just so cool. I love it. Oh, and then we have some leaf beads. And then look at that. Oh, and that's got some good weight to it. That is cool. Oh, this is so beautiful. And look, we have 2 toggle clasps. We can make a couple of bracelets, or a necklace and a bracelet, or a pair of earrings using the toggle. That piece. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Okay, let's get these guys put back in. Lots of silver. Look, we have lots of gold and silver and bronze. Love all the mixed metals. And let's go. Did I get that close? Yep. Now, oh, what is this? We have Mediterranean lemonade. What? I missed this one. Oh, look at that yellow. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is so cute. We can make lemonade earrings. Oh, so pretty. Look at that beautiful, just pale hint of yellow with that gorgeous finish. And again, we have the tall sides. And we have some, oh, these are etched. So those are etched. So pretty. These are little stunners. They're like side beads. Look at those. So pretty. Oh, do we have? Oh my goodness. Look at those. Oops. Let's see. There we go. Look at that. Oh, that's the back. There's the front. That's so pretty. Did we get 2? Yes. No. We have 4. Oh my goodness. So you can make yourself a pair of earrings. You can make a necklace and then have a dangle on a bracelet. They think of everything. And then look at those gorgeous little gold spacers. So pretty. And look at these little tiny guys. Oh. You can use those, well, they fit perfectly in the little spacer, but you can use those to wrap around if you want to wrap them around the yellow beads. You can wrap around one side. These little yellow guys are kind of like a, not a mustard, but kind of like a mustard yellow. And they have that gorgeous finish. So pretty. And then let's not leave out the faceted guys. Wow, so pretty. I don't know why I'm whispering, because that's just gorgeous. Look at that. Just pretty, easy, dainty earrings. And we have 2 charms and 4 of these charms here with crystals. Again, they outdid themselves. I don't know if we'll be able to get these back in the way they were. We'll see. Probably not. But these are absolutely gorgeous. What a beautiful little mix. And of course, I'm not going to get it back in there. I'll get them in there enough that I can close it off a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. And then let's bring in this beautiful, beautiful Tomato Girl Summer bead strand. And you have some of that gorgeous antique brass bronze. Wow, that's a neat little spacer right there. And then look at the color on that red. That's that finish I love. Look at the bead cap. Just perfect. Looks just like the tomato, huh? And then we have some red beads here and more of those. They're like almost cement looking beads and they're so pretty. And look at that lampwork bead. Look at these guys. They are so cute. Make for a beautiful pendant for a necklace. And then this little guy. So pretty. That is stunning. Absolutely stunning. And then, and again, so you see this little spacer here at the end? I saved those. Actually, those might have been in one of the bead mixes, but I saved those because you never know. It looks like there's a spacer right there too. Is there one up there? Nope, there's not one up there, but I saved those because you never know when you're going to need them. We might need them for our pendant. That is beautiful. So that is the contents of the Magical Mystery Bead Box. But before you go, I am going to make a pair of earrings because my friend asked me to. So I'm going to go ahead and make a pair of earrings using, let's see, let's grab some 20 gauge wire. I'll be right back. Okay, I have some 20 gauge wire, and what I want to do is for the bottom, I'm going to do a simple loop, and then I'm going to combine the rest. And since I'm kind of working from the spool, I'm going to go ahead and add my beads. So I'm going to go ahead and add that one of the bead caps, then another bead cap in reverse, and our bead, just like so. Love it. Then we're going to go ahead and make a simple loop. And so I have a little notch in here, and I'm going to go about halfway. And my notch is, when I say a notch, I just have a little bit of a mark from my Sharpie. And I'm just going to go ahead and just twist my wrist away from me until I can feel that I'm bumping up against the other end. So there we go there. So we have ourselves a little simple loop. Then what I want to do is before I do all of my wrapping, because I'm going to do a wire wrap loop at the top, I'm going to go ahead and attach this to my charm here because it's easier to open and close up that loop when there's no beads going up against it. Now let's go ahead and bring the beads down. Okay. And there we have. Okay. Now my loop down here is going front to back, but up here I need to go side to side so that I can add my ear wire. So I'm going to go ahead, and I don't want a long neck, and this is where you determine how long your neck is going to be. So if you're way up here, you're going to be wrapping for days to fill up that neck there. But if you come a little bit off the tippy tip, you can get your 3 wraps in. If I'm using 22 gauge wire, because this is 20 gauge wire, if I'm using 22 gauge wire, I usually go around the tippy tip so that I can get that nice and snug. And I'm going to go ahead and give it that 90-degree angle bend. I'm going to come in at that halfway mark and form it around the top barrel. And then I'm going to rotate my wrist and bring that to the center. It's a little wonky. It's very wonky. And now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and place my chain nose pliers right over the loop so that I can start wrapping. And what I want to do is I want to just lock that in place and then get this all nice and placed. And start wrapping. And since I'm going to be using this wire, you'll notice that I'm letting go about every half turn so that I don't want to warm the wire. And so I don't want to add any friction. So I'm going to go ahead and come in with my bent chain nose pliers. I'm going to come in with the tip of my chain nose pliers and just tuck in that in. And there we have, and then just kind of, if you need to, it's a little off. There we go. There we go. So let's go ahead and add, let's do our next one. And I want a good flush cut. So I'm going to come in with my cutter tool with the flush cut on this end and go ahead and give it a little bit of a trim. I'm going to add my beads. See how quick this is? Add my beads. My bead cap, and my bead cap go in the opposite direction, and my chunky bead. I'm going to go ahead and straighten that out just a little bit. I want to find the halfway on my round nose pliers between my little mark that I have there and the end, and just roll my wrist until I can feel it hit the other end. And then go ahead and add my round nose pliers in there so that I can break the neck and make this all nice and centered. I'm going to come in with my chain nose pliers and my bent nose pliers, add my little charm. I come in and we'll close it up. Let's see if I can close it up with my hands, with my fingers, and I did. Okay, now let's just go ahead and make sure we have a nice straight end there, and we do. And so now again, my loop is going this way. I need it to go this way up on top. So I'm going to turn it on its side, get close to the tippy tip, but not at the tippy tip. Go ahead and give it that 90-degree angle bend. Come in at that little halfway mark, form over the top of your round nose pliers, rotate your wrist, take this tail, push to the back, and then get that all nice and centered. Come in with your chain nose pliers, go over that little loop, then go ahead and lock that in place, and then start wrapping. And again, I'm letting go every half turn, not just because of the warming, but also too, I want to use this. I'm sort of working from the spool. So now I have a nice piece of wire to use on my next project. And there we go. Turn that around a little bit, make sure that it's front and back. We can actually take this and make a pair of ear wires. So let's go ahead, straighten this out, and I'm going to cut this about here, and then just cut that in half. So I am going to come in about here, and here are the flush sides. And I didn't get it completely in half. And that really isn't a good flush cut. All right, so now I have good flush cuts. I'm going to grab my stepper, my 6-stepper here. And I'm going to go ahead and use the smallest loop here and make sure it's nice and even. And I'm just going to rotate just like I would making my simple loop. Okay, so now I have where they're touching. This one is a little bit more. Let's go ahead and fix this one just a little bit. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take those ends while they're about the same. Let's see, this one still has a little bit hanging out there. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to take these, and I'm actually going to go about, I'm going to go second to last. Okay, and the loops are going this way. So now I'm going to take my wire and come back this way. And you can use the largest one if you want to as well. It's just I knew that I wasn't going to have that much. I wasn't going to have that much wire. But it's still, I do sometimes make my ear wires at that size. And so now what I want to do is I want to trim these up. I'm going to trim them up at the same time so that they're the same length. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in. It looks like I'm at an angle, but I'm not. I'm going straight across just to give it that little bit of a bend. Okay. I'm going to come in with my file and just file down that end so we don't stab anybody, and just make sure it's not sharp. That's not sharp. Come in and just make sure that's not sharp. Then we're gonna grab our wire whacker. So you can use a bench block or you can use the wire whacker. And so we're going to use the wire whacker. Okay, and just give it a, and then turn them over and give them another, and then just turn them over. And there you go. That is just to work harden it. And then we will open up our ear wire. I'm going to go ahead and use 2 here. Get that closed up. There's one earring. We will open this up. There's the second earring. And there we have easy pair of earrings on the fly. Out of that entire length of wire that I had, this is how much waste I have. Not that much. And we were able to also get a peek at the Magical Mystery Bead Box for February. All of this gorgeousness here. So many beads and components and leather and more beads. And am I missing anything? I am. We have some chain. Oh, I was going to make a pair of earrings using some of that chain too. So I'll do that in another video. And this is La Dolce Vita. And this is for February 2024 from Jesse James Beads. Be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up if you like it. Comment. I love to see what everybody has to say. Go grab your Beads and Blooms kit now before February 28th so that you can get free shipping and a free goodie bead mix. And until next time, have a good one.